So we found out Noma, a 3-Michelin-star restaurant run by René Redzepi, was doing a pop-up in Kyoto, and we had to check it out. Getting a reservation here was difficult, and by pure luck and chance, we scored a spot. The event takes place at the Ace Hotel. I'll show you in just a minute how much we actually paid for this event. But before we get to that, let's take a look at the tasting menu. We first started off strong with steamed king crab. It was succulent and delicious. Next was the jellied crab head. Pretty much tasted as the name suggests. It's crab broth set into a gel with notes of pine and almond. Up next is salmon roe. The idea is to pick it up and eat it like an oyster. Probably some of the freshest salmon roe I've ever had. This is ginkgo nuts with pine cone olives. Flavors we noted were edamame, chestnuts, and butter. This was really delicious. Fifth on the list is sea snail and grilled koji. Plated so beautifully. Flavor-wise, I couldn't get past the snail flavor. It kind of overpowered everything else. Next up, we have a marinated wasabi leaf with buckwheat, blackthorn shoots, and freshly grated horseradish. This was very good. Continuing on, we have live kirinsai seaweed with truffle sauce and seaweed juice. This is black rice cooked with mushroom oil in a clay pot. This is miyoga and amazake sauce. This tasted like the freshest salad I have ever eaten. At number 10, we have charcoal grilled abalone mushrooms. The idea here is to dip your abalone mushrooms in the egg yolk. Another really good one. Next up is the forest broth and husk-up berry. It's a light broth, and if I had to describe it, it tastes similar to soba broth with a hint of lime. Following that, we had wild boar hot pot. Everything on this plate was delicious, delicate, and well balanced. From the boar to the lotus root to the mushrooms. Next we have sweet oyster. At first glance it just looks like an oyster, but when you bite into it, it's delicious ice cream. This is chestnut with caviar. The caviar is layered with chestnut puree, ojicha, and pumpkin seeds. At number 15 we have the peanut and Mexican chocolate. Simply put, it's peanut ice cream and chocolate sauce. This was the last on our tasting menu, but they had one more that they surprised us with, which was a pastry, which kind of reminded us of a millefeuille. And with that, the grand total came out to 2,053. It's 140,000 yen per person, plus a 10% service charge, along with a 3.5% admin fee, for a grand total of 317,800 yen, or about 2,053 at the time of booking. Yeah, it was a lot. It was the most expensive meal we've ever had. We'd love to hear if you think this experience would be worth it. Let us know, and we'll see you in the next one.